Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So excited to have you guys back here again. It's your girl, Mami Ankwa. Period. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe and like the video before I start, because look at the title of the video. Today's video is juicy. I promise you, so juicy. So today's video is 5 top moments in my high school journey, or the 5 top moments in my high school journey. You guys get it right. Yes. So let me tell you, first of all, this story time or this video is going to be so juicy. I promise you, so juicy. A little bit of tea here and there, but it's going to be so fun. So please subscribe or like. I'm waiting for you. Done it. Okay, great. So let me not just talk too much. Let's just go right into the video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so first of all, I went to high school in 2013, finished in 2016, and the high school I went to was Aburi Girls. Did you guys expect me to mention another school? No. I went to the best girls' school in Ghana, Aburi Girls Senior High School. Anyways, so that's where I spent 3 years of my life, and within those 3 years, so many things happened, but I choose 5. And then I actually choosing these 5 moments were actually quite difficult for me, because I realized, as I was writing on my notes, I realized that, girl, so many things happened to me in that school. So many, but I was able to narrow it to the top 5 things that has stuck with me till today. So the first incident happened in week 1 of my arrival at Aburi Girls. So it was week 1. We went to school. We went to the dining hall, first year student dining hall. There was this prefect. She was called Alison Latte. Hi Alison, if you see this, Alison Latte. She was very like, sorry, scary. Or she was those prefects or those seniors that were like, when you see them you want to hide or run or something like that. It's not that serious, but do you get my point? Yes, she was very strict. So she came to the dining hall. I think Form 1s had done something. She came to the dining hall. She was shouting. She was literally like putting the fear of God in us. So I'm very emotional, like very emotional. Okay, I was. Now I'm really not like that anymore due to heartbreaks. So very emotional, very sensitive. So I was literally scared, and she told us to kneel down. And then the space between the table, when the dining hall and the stools were like small, so like kneeling was a problem. So leaving, after the dining hall side leaving, I was crying, and then I passed in front of a teacher's house, or a teacher's residence, and then the teacher saw me and she asked, why are you crying? And I told her that this prefect came shouting out, told us to kneel down, blah blah blah. She was like, oh, don't cry, it'll be fine. I was like, okay, sure. I went back to my hostel. I didn't know the teacher had called this prefect to tell her, to warn her, or I don't know what happened. But I went for prep, came back from prep. All Form 1 girls, all Form 1 should should stay back. All Form 1 should stay back. Like, you know, they do that regularly when you go to high school. I was like, okay, sure. Alison calmed, and she was shouting. She was like, Form 1 girls, da 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 da. And then this Form 1 girl went to tell this teacher that this, and then show yourself, come and see me. You see, she was like threatening and like da. I was like, what have I done? Like, is that going to juke someone? Like, have I done something wrong? I was like, I don't want to get into trouble. Like, I just got here. I don't want to get into trouble. I got into trouble. So I literally kept the secret to myself. But I was so scared, because I was like, what if she finds out? Or so I was like so emotional the whole time. I had a friend in the prefect's dorm. She's called Rita. Hi Rita, you see this? She was an entertainment prefect at that time. So I went to see Rita, and I was like, Rita, I did this. Like, how do I tell Alison? Like, she's gonna like punish me or something. She gets it. She was like, I have to tell her and what. So Rita led me to Alice, and then I told her. She was like, oh, okay, blah blah blah. So, you know, at the end of the day, it was nothing serious. She didn't punish me. She didn't shout on me. She didn't put any fear of God in me. It was fine. And from that time, we became cool. So you see, in life, when something is thrown at you, face it. Okay? It might not be that difficult after all. Number 2, placing in Miss Gunsa. So let me tell you the background story of how I auditioned for Miss Gunsa and I got in, whatever. So my school mother was a Gunsa executive. Oh, for those who don't know, Gunsa is Ghana United Nations Students and Youth Association. It is a small group which is part of the United Nations, and there's a club in my school, and I'm sure there's a club in so many other high schools. So my school mother was an executive of that group. She was like, okay, they're having Miss Goose or whatever Form 1. Like, come, you're going with me. I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I'm sure I don't want to go. She's like, you're going. She literally drags me there, makes me audition. I think I sang or something. And I was chosen just like that. So I was like, okay. So I was part of the girls representing my house. I just realized I didn't mention the name of my house. Anyways, the name of my house was Baradale. I'm a Baradalian, and that's on paper yet the only house in Aburi Girls. So I was the one. So I represented my house, Baradale, for Miss Gunsa. Okay, so Miss Gunsa comes. I did so well, and I was surprised. I actually sang. I sang Diamonds, like diamonds in the sky, shine bright. Sorry, and people actually liked it. So I got into top 5. Top 5, I was asked a question. I did so well, and I want you guys to guess what I played before I continue the story. No, write in that comment in the comment section. What do you think I placed? I was second. Correct. I was second. I was like, come on, queen. Like, come on, queen. So that is when it kind of shot me into popularity in school. I'm like, but you guys understand, right? Well, I mean, the seniors in particular, my mates didn't really like me, but seniors in particular, like, started liking me. Some started liking me. I was like, cool, this is nice. So that was the second moment in my life, placing second in Miss Gunsa. So I'm a pageant queen. Put a respect on my name. Number 3, singer moment. This is what I titled it in my book, singer moment. This moment was embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Was the most embarrassing moment in my high school life. Let me explain it to you. Singers, so level 100 was supposed to, my class was supposed to partake in class, something for entertainment, I think class competition or something for level 100s for class entertainment. Obviously, at that time, people knew I could sing. So, myself, Abna, my classmates, and another classmate of mine, I think Kezia, were nominated to sing a song in, which was included in our whole performance. So I've forgotten the song we're supposed to sing. It was a gospel song. I didn't know the song, so I literally learned the song that day of the performance. So like hours before we're supposed to go and perform as entertainment. So mind you, I had not caught the lyrics that much. The moment of truth came, went on stage. I forgot my lyrics, and Abuna knew the song. So the parts where I was supposed to sing that I forgot in front of the whole school, I don't know if it was out of frustration or because I felt like I was going to faint. I really don't know what happened, but I hit Abuna on the back and I'm like, sing it in the microphone. And everybody was like, what? I ran off stage and cried my eyes out. Since that time, people saw me as some rude bitch. They thought I was bossy and rude. And that was not the case. I was literally just in a moment of fear. I was scared. I was embarrassed. I thought everything was crashing down. That is why I reacted like that. But I'm not a rude person. So from that day onwards, senior star was rude, junior star was rude, my mate star was rude. Everybody thought I was a rude girl. But I'm not. I'm literally not rude. That was the third moment in my high school life. Embarrassing. So embarrassing. Never forgot that day. Fourth moment. This story time is juicy. Anyways, so this is a story of civil, it was a civil, you know, the civil group, I've forgotten it, civil club. They had a civil day or something where other schools like per se, I think Pesco at this school came to our school. My ex went at this school. So, and he was a high school rapper at that time. I didn't know he was coming. I think I had heard he was coming, but I wasn't too sure. Or I didn't know what he was going to do anyways. I remember that day I performed. Yeah, I was a good singer in school. So I performed with my group members. I had a group in school that I formed. This was in year 3. I remember my class was sitting at the back of the hall. And my girlfriends and I came calling me. They were like, let's go and let's come to the washroom. I'm like, washroom? Okay, sure, let's walk. We were walking by the hallway, getting to, like, let's say, like, the front part of the hall. And they pushed me inside. I'm like, ooh, what's happening? And they told me to, like, go sit. They sent me to go sit at a chair they placed there. I was like, okay, what's happening? So that's when I got a hint of what was going to happen, but I was still not very sure. So another classmate of mine, who was the MC of that night, comes and goes like, okay, so let's bring out our next performance, and here to sing Dear Babe Mystery. I was like, hell no. No. Mystery pops out, is singing to me, walks to me down there. Everybody is in the hall is up trying to see the girl he's singing to, and I'm like, please, no. No. He walks to me, sings to me, kisses my hands, and everybody's like, hey, like, do you get it? The whole high school fuss. Everybody's like, yeah. I was like, no. I liked it. Let me not lie to you. I loved it. One of my moments in high school, I loved it. I was like, oh my god, I was so shy. I remember the Monday after the occasion, teachers came to me, were like, you are the girl that blah blah blah. Everybody was looking at me, staring at me. Everybody was calling me Mystery. So that was another moment in my high school life that I quite enjoyed. Last but not the least, these 2 moments I've added it because there were 2 losses, and I hate losing. That is why I don't like getting into competitions, because I hate losing. Whether it's elections, I just don't like competing because of these 2 moments. So these 2 moments, one is final year, we were voting for best singer, best Form 3 singer, and I lost. And I honestly felt that the person I lost to, it was not fair. And as I said earlier, I feel like people didn't like me in high school, especially my mates. So I honestly felt like I deserved it, but I didn't get it because I was not liked. So it really hurts me. Second loss was, I was an SRC executive when I was in first year. Third year comes, I stand again, and everybody votes me out. Like, my mates literally vote me out. People I thought were my friends in their SRC organization, or SRC whatever, votes me out. And I was the only ex-executive that did not get a position again. It really hurts me because I was like, okay, wow, what's required, vibe. So I remember I really cried that day because I was like, okay, this hurts. Like, I really did. So those are 5 moments in my high school life that has stuck by me, or my 5 top moments in my high school. I promise to you, my uni is juicier. Juicier. So if you want to hear about my top 5 or top 6 or top 10 moments in my uni, just say it in the comments and I will make a video about it. If you like the video, please like and please subscribe. And until then, bye.